Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to week 32. Yeah, the time's going on, isn't it? It's surprising how quickly it's going on. Anyway, so I did have a weight loss last week, a weight loss of 0.6 of a kg. That makes me a loss so far, well, it was 70.2 all up now, so just 0.3 away from the 60s, which is great. So that's a total loss of 31.7 kgs, which is 69.8 pounds. So I'm getting there. I am getting there, and I'm quite pleased about that. So, and I was surprised at that loss, to be honest with you, because I had a couple of little things last week. I had the ice cream at the cinema, which was great. I did have just the salad, the salmon salad for tea, so that was okay. What else did I do last week? I did have a couple of little cheats, again, it always seems to be a Friday. I had a few little cheats on Friday, but nothing bad, nothing really bad. So, yeah, so I'm really, really chuffed with those results. So that's good. What else has happened? I've had a really busy weekend, different things, running around, doing stuff. My husband and I are starting to look at houses, we're seriously thinking about moving, so we've been looking at that. What else? My friend's going in hospital this week to have an operation, just a minor well, not a minor operation, probably a big operation for her, but she's having a couple of hernias dealt with. So I'll be looking after her or going to visit her at the end of the week, so that'll be quite busy doing that. What else has happened? Not a lot really. It's been fairly quiet. I've got all my orchids. I've got another channel, my orchid growing channel. I've got all my orchids set up now in a really good space, which is going to make life so much easier for me. So that's really good. So we're all on track with the UK trip. That's all being organised, and we're organised around where we're staying and what gardens. That's quite exciting, what gardens we want to go and visit. We're thinking while we're over there, it's the Chelsea Flower Show, and it's sort of like the last week that we're there. So we're thinking about going, because we're living down in the south, or staying down in the southwest part of England, southwest Cornwall, Devon and Cornwall. And we're thinking of going back up to the London area, possibly the last sort of week of our stay, and possibly visiting the Chelsea Flower Show. So that'll be great. I've never been there. Never been there. The whole time that we lived in the UK, never went to the Chelsea Flower Show. So that's something we're exploring and thinking about. So so that's quite good. So that's quite good, to get some planning done. And we'll have to book some Airbnb. So it's going to be a bit tricky around booking somewhere to stay and getting the tickets for the flower show, because there's no good having one without the other. Although you can cancel Airbnb up to a certain point, but yeah, you do need to get them both together. And to be honest with you, I don't really want to explore London that much. It's more around the flower show and any gardens up there that we're interested in. I've been to London many times, and yeah, it doesn't appeal to me. All the traffic, noise, people, all that, it doesn't really appeal to me to get into that busy situation. I prefer it country and quiet. So yeah, so that's really good. Nothing at all. We entered a dog show the weekend, and there was in our local town up the road, Oxford, where my son lives. They had a dog show stroke competition-y type thing. And anyway, I entered a couple of our dogs into a couple of their events, and Dexter, would you believe, our heaviest dog, won the most portable dog. And it was based on how relaxed he was in your arms when you carry him, and how well, and you had to walk a certain distance, and yeah, and he won a $25 voucher, so that was fantastic. And we had a really enjoyable day. And little Penny, she entered that competition as well, but she didn't win anything. And Dexter also entered the waggiest tail, but he came up there. He was up there, but he didn't win it, unfortunately. But hey, it's all a bit of fun. And I see in a couple of weeks' time they've got a pool party for dogs. So they open up their little pool. It is an outdoor pool, but they open up their pool and the dogs can go in there and have a swim. They'll love it. They'll love that. So we're going to go along to that. And it's all for a good cause at the end of the day. So, yeah, we're really keen to do that. So, oh, nearly forgot. Happiness course. Went to the happiness course last week. And what can I say about the happiness course? It was interesting. I'm not sure it's what I thought it would be, because there seemed to be a lot of people there that were talking about, you know, implementing it in their sort of work environment. So, so like education, schools, other sort of work sort of scenarios where they might have to implement something like that. So I was going for my own personal gain, if you like, and my husband was as well. So, you know, the jury's still out on it. I'm not sure whether it is mainly for people who want to spread the word and to try and implement it in whatever work stroke life environment they're in, or whether it is for your own personal gain. So I thought, well, I'll go again. We're going again tomorrow, obviously. We'll have a look at it again tomorrow and see if we think we're going to benefit from it in any way. If not, you know, because it is quite a long journey. It's a 40-minute drive in and a 40-minute drive back for us into Christchurch. And I feel that if it's not really going to benefit us, it's an awful long you know, journey just to go and just sit through, you know, stuff that we could probably, because they did show, they did have a YouTube video that they put up, and it seems to me that, you know, we can look on YouTube ourselves and get that information. So, and we didn't pay a lot for the course. It was a voluntary contribution. So if we do end up not going, it's not a biggie. But anyway, you know, jury's still out. We'll see how we go this week, and I'll let you know next week whether I think that's going to be a benefit to us or no. So that's about it really for this week. I'm hoping to have some more sort of news, update news on our what's happening in our lives here, maybe next week or within the next coming weeks. And so yeah, and I'll keep you informed around that. As far as the weight loss is concerned, I'm still on track. I'm still sticking to the ketogenic diet as much as I can. I did have a couple bits of toast last night, but it was the low carb toast, so that's okay. Because sometimes I just feel I want some fiber, if you like, you know, because I'm not eating a lot of fruit or anything like that, so I'm not getting an awful lot of fiber. So, you know, I've still, even if I get down into the 60s, I've still got, you know, I want to get down to that 65 as much as I can. So I've got some wiggle room, so I can be between 65 and 70, and I've got a range that I can maintain rather than just having a strict exactly 65, because nobody stays exact weight all the time. Everybody fluctuates. So I want that well, I was open for 60 to 65, but I don't know if I'm going to get there. But 65 to 70 range, or 65 to 67 even, you know, a 2 kilo range will be more easier for me to maintain, I think. So we'll go with that. So but yeah, so yeah, so that's it for this week, and I'll catch you next week, which will be week 33. Okay. But, oh, by the way, I seem to have somebody that keeps disliking my videos. Why do you watch my videos if you dislike them all the time? So don't watch them. Or better still, tell me why you're disliking them, and I'll know why, and I can change it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.